Hello friends, welcome again in our channel. Today we will discuss about the SQL Server security and monitoring. You know that SQL Server is a very important part in our application, right? So it must be secure and reliable, right? So in this video, so we will see how we can secure our SQL Server and improve the performance of our SQL Server by the monitoring capabilities. Okay, so let's start with the security. So these are the 8 best practices. By using these best practices, we can secure our SQL server. So what are these best practices? So first is isolate your server. Then keep it clean. Third one is update regularly. Fourth, apply restrictions. Fifth, manage login. Then secure backups. Then protect against injection. Then 8, monitor continuously. So these are the 8 best practices. By using this and implement this, you can secure your SQL server. Then next we will see how we can implement this. Okay. Then first isolate your server. What is this? And you need to put your server into the restricted area. Do not put your SQL server that everyone can access it. Right? So putting your SQL server in a restricted network segment and allow it is only authorized traffic. So do not unauthorized user can access your server. So make sure this. Then the application server and the web server should be the only component communicating directly with the database. Okay. So you can design your architecture that no other server can directly communicate with your database server like email server or any other server. Right. So if they need some information or data, they can communicate to the web server or application server. Then application server and web server can communicate to your database server. So make sure your architecture comply all these things. Then malicious or unexpected connection can be prevented through isolation and restrictive access, right? So malicious or unexpected connection को आप restricted करिए. Okay, so these three things you can put your server into the isolation. It's very important. Then keep it clean. What does this mean? Keep it clean, right? So you should only install the necessary software and services. Do not install the application and services which are not required. If you install that, so your database server are on risk. Unnecessary, uh, they have a possibility to attack some unauthorized or malicious activity in your server. So always install the necessary software or patches in your SQL server. Correct? Avoiding Avoid turning on additional feature or installing extra application. Do not turn on any additional features which are not required. Only necessary features which are required you need to turn on, and after using these services and of this work has completed, you can turn off this additional feature. Okay. Then turn off the server browser when running a default connection instance of SQL server. The server browser allows admin and authorized user to discover database instance over the network. Right. So always turn off the server browser. Do not turn on. Then update regularly. So you need to update your SQL server regularly. So the OEM time to time release a new patches, right? So you get the patches from their OEM and install or update your server by these patches, right? So make sure all your server tools and application are updated regularly. So security patches can be applied immediately. Very important. Then apply security policy. So you need to apply security policies regularly, right? So restrict SQL connection to specific IP address, require access to SQL server IP addresses. You need to restrict it, which are not required, right? Then use antivirus and anti-malware software to prevent SQL attacks. Always use these software to prevent. SQL server should always be run as a local account, not an administrator. Right? Always follow the principle of least privilege when assign account. If you need to given the access to the some user, so you need to give the least privilege access and permission. Do not assign the extra permissions which are not required. Right? First you need to identify which permissions they require, then give the list permissions to the users. Then manage login. So you need to manage all these logins very carefully because There are lots of users are working in your organization and outside the organization. Right? So you need to manage their logins and very carefully. Right? Every user need to set a strong password for the system administrator or root user. Any user like simple user, system administrator or root user need to be set a strong password. Weak password did not work for the SQL server. It's mandatory to report for the strong password. Log the repeated failed user. If some user try to log in and their login is failed, right? So you need to log the repeated failed login, right? Delete or disable login which are not using a long time. Some user are not accessing or using the server from long time, right? So you need to disable all that type of user. If they need access again, so you can create a new user for him or enable their user. But you need to delete or disable for the user which are not using the server from very long time. Perform a regular SQL Server security and login auditing. Auditing is very important for the SQL Server, right? So you need to log in which user are login, right? Or regularly login or after some time they are login. So you need to audit all these logins. So what are they doing? You need to check the logs, auditing the logs, right? If they are doing some miscellaneous activity, so you need to remove or disable that type of user. So regular server security and login auditing is very, very important. Secure backups. Take backups to your production database, including all restricted access and security measures. Right? So you need to take that full backup time to time. Right? So with all these security measures, all these compliance, take the complete backup time to time. Okay, and ensure the security of your backup storage. After taking the backup, you need to store your backup files, right? So you also need to secure this storage, right? It should be a file server, cloud storage. So this must be secure because all your backup are here, and you need to use this backup in future, right? So backup storage location security is also very, very important. Then protect against injection, right? Make sure all your application are set up to prevent SQL injection, right? So your applications are designed like they are prevent for the SQL injection. Your code must be prevent SQL injections, right? Write the secure code. Your development team will write the secure code, right? Then use stored procedure to prevent from SQL injection. Try to use SQL procedure in your applications, right? SQL procedure parameters are designed to take the specified data value, right? So they prevent the SQL injection, right? So if any attack like a SQL injection, your application performance will be slow, right? So your application must be secure by the SQL injection. It will help for your database performance and security. Then continuously monitoring, right? So you need to monitor your SQL server continuously, right? Implement a continuous monitoring tool which will help you to discover and resolve problem as quickly as possible. Continuous monitoring is very important. You can get the information about the any threat as soon as possible, and you can remove this threat as soon as possible, right? Monitoring is very important. It is also help you to improve the performance for your SQL server, right? There are many tools in market so that you can use this tool. So we will discuss about the tool SolarWinds, right? So SolarWinds company has created a many tool for the security and many monitoring and improve performance for the SQL server, right? So SolarWinds Security Event Manager. Tools quickly and efficiently help detect security threats. SCM has automated incident response to kill malicious applications. It monitors all your files to ensure registry file and folder activities is not malicious. So SCM is very important tool for this SolarWinds. By using this tool, you can secure your SQL server. You can get automated alerts if some attack into your server, and you can protect him very soon, very easily, right? So SolarWind SQL Sentry is another tool. Has the ability to monitor 800 plus SQL Server instance in one monitoring database, right? So by using the one database and one dashboard, you can monitor to 800 plus database that servers to be on Prim or SQL. That is very good tool. You can use this tool. Next one is SolarWind Database Performance Analyzer is a very good tool. Continuously monitor your database and its performance. It is very good for tracking and monitoring the performance for your SQL database. Make sure everything is functioning. This tool is make sure that your SQL server is functioning very properly. Performance is up to date. Right? It provides insight as to why performance is flagged at a particular point. This tool also provides why the performance is lacking, what is the solution, what you can implement to improve the performance. That is very important. So I will go to the website, right? That is a website solarwinds.com. You go to the solarwinds.com, right? Go to the product section, right? IT security. Yeah, security event manager. We have discussed the security event manager. It will help you to monitor your SQL VM, right? They can check if there are any threat. They can give the notification to you and you can remove as soon as possible, right? So to improve your security posture and quickly demonstrate comprehensive, easy to use, affordable SIM tool. You can download a free trial here. This course start from this, right? So you can go get a quote from this. You can also request for the interactive demo. Okay, what was the other database tool which we discussed, right? So go to the product, then database management, right? Database we discussed about the SQL Sentry, right? So you can download a free trial here and request a demo, right? SolarWinds SQL Sentry database performance monitoring for SQL Server and as well as SQL database with password, force analysis and visible activity. By this tool, you can monitor your SQL Server on screen and SQL database on Azure, right? You can download from here. Then what is another tool which we discussed, database management and database performance analysis. You can also download this tool from here. You can analyze the performance for your SQL server and optimize your database by using this tool. They give a very interactive report. You can use the demo for here, right? And interactive demo. You can also download the free trial. I hope you like this video and you will get benefit from this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel, like and share this video. Thank you.